Zombie Warehouse Devlog release, I guess. I'm genuinely surprised I got to this fucking point where I can actually release this and have released it. So, I don't really know what to say other than it's been a fucking hell of a journey. Started with on a shitty little laptop. Thank you, Discord. Fucking moved over to a full PC. Gave up because of links and because of these fucking things. Eventually moved the product over to a goddamn Steam Deck, which is what I'm developing and playing on right now. And on this Steam Deck, I finished it. Well, released it, rather. It's not close. It's not really done yet. I want to add, like, more modes than just survival. I want to move over to the arena game control script. I want to get links working very much consistently. Like, more consistently than they already work. Want to make the zombies not as dumb. Want to add impact properties. I still have a lot to fucking do. Next priority is going to be adding a lockout. But as of now, oh, okay. It was just lucky. I'm pretty happy with where Zombie Warehouse is. I'm surprised I got to this point, I guess? I don't know what to say. But, yeah, I guess the rest playing, right? The rest of this devlog will just be me kind of showing off that everything works. Alright. These are monomat keys, you can see. Go in, they unlock, they randomly drop at a 1 in 7 chance. You know what, fuck it, I'll just talk about development and how this went through. There's the guy. I don't know why that's there. So as I said, I started out on a shitty little laptop with a Quest 2, standalone, got a full PC, started development a little bit, gave up with links, gave up with arena game control. Oh, wow. And eventually I moved over to a Steam Deck. So, what to talk about? Let's start off with Monomat. So, back in patch 4, the Monomat worked, and it worked perfectly, actually. But then patch 5 came out and removed the Monomat script. So, I had to come up with a solution, and that's where the key system came from. Yeah. So that's the story of Mono. Next up, let's talk about spawning. So I covered all this in Devlog during development on my old laptop. And spawning and infinite waves were kind of hellish to get working. So the way that this zombie warehouse works, it's not using Arena Game Control or the zombie warehouse, whatever, from Boneworld. Because A, Arena Game Control doesn't work for me, and B, the zombie warehouse isn't in Bone Lab. It's using the encounter script, and it has 5 different encounter script objects, all increasing the number of enemies by 5. And then Wave 5 just loops itself. This was hell to get working. I couldn't figure out what method I needed to call to get Wave 5 to loop itself. But eventually, I figured it out. And infinite waves are working. Now let's talk about fucking enemy aggroing. So, I couldn't figure that out either. Stupid. And, it turned out to just be spawn aggro and I think profile spawner. Let's talk about Lynx. Lynx? Oh god, I had to fucking rip container yard to get these working initially. And a couple weeks ago, after patch 5 came out, or patch 6 actually, after patch 6 came out, the Lynx stopped working. And that was the first time I gave up. And that Lynx and the Arena Game Control script were also what caused me to give up a second time. Until I found out that Nomon had gotten Arena Game Control and zombie linking working. And that's what kickstarted development again on the Steam Deck. And so, after I found that out, after I got the Steam Deck, I installed Windows on it, had some issues with that, reinstalled, and got back to work. Implemented Nomon's links, and they worked perfectly, with a little bit of tweaking. And fucking... that's been the main focus of development now, because everything else was functioning. The base of the game was functioning. Nomon quite literally saved development, and this mod. Hold on, gotta turn the fan on. Hot in here. What to talk about now? How about this fuck-ass door? This was hell to get working. It took me like 3 days to get working in anyway. Eventually I got it working, tweaked it, and it works really well. What next? Let's talk about the gravity elevators. This took like quite a bit of development time because the gravity elevator script doesn't fucking work. And I got numbers fucked up. I do need to tweak them a little bit. But they work. Let's talk about the fuck-ass lighting and materials. Oh god. Yeah, so... you may have noticed that the lighting is completely fucking different. That is thanks to Atlas and Volex and Evro. They all told me my lighting and materials were stinky, so Volex gave me the fucking Labworks materials. So this is now using the original Boneworks materials. Where is this guy? There you are. Okay. So I redid the lighting, and it looks pretty good now. Let me turn on screen stage reflections, it'll look even better. Steam Deck really doesn't like this. What else to talk about? Fucking... Where's this guy? The zombies are pretty fucking stupid. They get fucking linked. How about, when the project fucking broke? One time the project broke on my old laptop, so I had to export a Unity package to the scene. And I didn't have the prefab for the monomat keys, or any of the keys, so that's why the keys are using a custom, semi-custom model, and they aren't using the key mesh. And speaking of the keys, the fucking random ammo was kind of hellish. Because initially, when patch 6 came out, the randomized plate script stopped working. So Atlas gave me some logic to use, using the random object script. Eventually that stopped fucking working. So now it's using randomized crate again. I don't know what caused randomized crate to start working again, but it works quite well at that. So, that's amazing. That's really about it. Yeah. I guess I'll see y'all later, whenever lockout is done. Shouldn't be too hard. But for now, I need a fucking break from this mod. I've been working on it for over a week. Basically non-stop. That's about it. I'll see y'all later. Have a nice day.